Hey everyone, welcome. We've got Smiley Noire. I've been enjoying it. I think I'm really bad at trying to guess what the fuck people are up to. Everyone looks shifty, everyone looks like they're up to something. Like, what the hell? Why are y'all like this, hmm? They're not for giving away what they're... I think the smirk means more like the lying is happening, but depending on masks and what they're doing, they're just like, stop making faces. Watch out, young Phelps has found the car keys again. I don't think we have him anymore. We've got this other dude who's just not quite as impressive because we've changed to is it Vice? I think. Oh man, am I good? It's so fucking warm in here. This is what happens, like, it's only been not even 20, wow, just above 20, 22, 23 degrees. And it's fucking horrible. Right, am I good to go over? I think I am. Oh, what does that button do? Ooh, never seen that before. Okay, no, don't get distracted. I updated OBS the other day and I haven't properly looked at it. So yeah. And I'm just getting waiting for stream to like fuck off at some point. I'll get rid of that. Not the kapow button there, no. It's a open scene filters button, which was not there before. I've been watching other people play Final Fantasy. What have I just done? There we go. Final Fantasy 16 demo. Holy shit. I didn't notice. There's something that sounds so similar to Yuna's whistle in Final Fantasy X. I wonder what this button does. Yeah, because there's a part. So, the bit that I said was reminiscent of 10. He had some kind of weird, like, there was a whistle sound, and he like, oh no, the hand to his head. It's the Clive, young Clive. And, you see this hooded figure, and that's where I said, hey, it's like 10 where you've got, you know, the what Titus was saying. Oh, you got such a big backlog, you're gonna let it come down, Prize? Oh no. So I have a huge backlog too, but it's me just purely wanting to play this is taking over. And it didn't even connect with me because I was that focused on the dude with the hood over his face and head that the whistle was like, it sounds like Yuna's whistle. I don't know why they would have that in there. Okay, Vice Narcotics, Manifest Destiny.
He just refuses to accompany me to church.
Who are you talking to? Why do we need to know that, lady? Everyone's so willing to like give information on shit, and I'm like, it's got nothing to do with me. Who are you? Who you honking at? Hmm? Saying the end is just fine means. Oh, give me a second. I just need to sort something quickly. I'll still be here. I just need to like pop off the camera. But yeah, so like, no, 16 is definitely going to be getting played. Oh man, poor Henry's not going to get a look in when that drops, or when I get back on from the Monday onwards. Where the hell are we going? We've got stuff over here. That's where I need to go. Wait, what the fuck? God tier streamers. I think I'd be like a god who's just subpar. He clearly doesn't know how to drive a car. But who cares? It's a game! Oh no, which way am I going? Away! Wait, sign's coming out. It goes nose flood. Because it's been flooded all day. Well. Oh, they're fine. Oh god, we're not fine! Also, why is there... Oh, I was going to go straight into that. It's fine. We're fine. High stakes raft building competition. This is... What's going on with this? Is that a bus? That wasn't me. I don't quite know where he's going. Hold on. Oh, there's someone getting on the bus.
Hey, there's such a thing as soap, you know?
No! Oh no. Ah! No, what are you doing? No, let me on! Oh, you fuckers. Absolute fuckers. Where are you going? No! Where were you going? Fuck, I want to drive a bus. Can't go on the bus? What kind of Rockstar game is this? Hey, Mirko. Let me just be me. I'm only here because I've seen. Do I even still have it? Hold on. Oh no! Oh no! Did some going south for winter. after. Hold on. There we go. We'll put you there just now. Cool. Got him back. I don't know why. Oh, you know what I think it might have been? When I was fucking around with some of the scenes I had.
Christ alive, this is a nightmare!
I mean, it helps, so I just don't want to have the incessant sound of fucking horn siren going off. Ooh. Ooh, what was
Are you crazy?
this ruined pavement? It's fine. Oh, my car's sounding like it's a bit on its last legs. There's smoke from out the under the bonnet.
This car cost me a fortune, you moron!
Well, maybe you don't fucking use it for your work purposes then.
I'm right up your ass.
Taking away. You here to watch me be a really bad driver? Because that's what you're going to get. Yelling at NPCs again. They're yelling at me because they decided to use their own personal car for a police car. And I feel like that's the whole level of like, you're on your own with that claim. There's some women screaming and I don't know why. Right, am I contending with the bus? No, we're not contending with the bus. That damn bus though, I can't drive that bus. I'm disappointed, I hadn't tried before at this point. You're not indicating! I have no idea how to get one going. Oh, outward! It's strange. We're completely useless. Oh god.
Son of a bitch!
And hopefully when we get there our car's gonna get repaired. So I'm not sure how much more I can do. Oh, I did. I've lost the bonnet. Oh, it's gone. You can't tell your tits from your cocks. Yeah, it's outward. It's. I don't even know if, like, when it gets loaded in, if it's gonna have saved my character or not. But there's. I need to get a harpoon for fishing, or it helped Guy. Don't have the bandages anymore. Oh, fancy.
Christ!
Fancy. No, you start off. You're washed up. I say washed up. Yeah, you're in a shipwreck. A fusion between MMO and Fable. Oh, look at my car coming in! Wait! Oh! Why are they... What's going on? Hollywood Police Station.
What's going on?
That fucking rat Stoker has gone public about Brenda.
Who's Brenda?
Who is Brenda?
Exactly, Phillips.
Brenda is
Who's
LA's
Brenda?
most famous madam.
Everyone knows it?
Of course everyone knows. Brenda pays her way.
Are we cops or a collection agency?
Whores have been around since the Bible. Our job is to keep it off the street so Joe Citizen and his wife can stroll around unmolested.
Then we should change the law.
Are you out of your mind? Every politician in America is against prostitution.
You heard that?
Except
Whore's
when
been
they're
around
using
since the
them.
Bible.
So where does Stoker come in?
He objects to the LAPD and the administration taking its cut.
Is everyone in on this?
Yeah, and that's the problem.
Brenda's
From a
dirty
little
girl,
acorn
probably.
does a large tree grow. He could bring the whole thing crashing down on us.
The more I see is so it seemed good at the
Aren't you
start, but it
supposed to
just
be
doesn't work.
working,
Sir, do you know which robbery detectives are working the Army surplus theft from the Coolidge?
Caldwell and McManus. I saw Caldwell in the squad room not long ago if you want to speak to him.
Thank you, sir. We'll do that.
I can't
This
even
way.
remember what case we were on. I'm gonna follow you, Hot Dog Arms. It's your new code name.
Telling you, it'll never stick, and you'll get roasted.
Fucking Hot Dog Arms.
Harry, you got a
You
minute?
know one?
Sure, Cole, anytime.
You've been working the docks robbery on the SS Coolidge?
Yeah, that's right.
So how do you see it?
Inside job. Either the guys working the wharves or some of the guys on the ship.
What else was taken apart from the morphine?
Case of BARs, case of Thompsons, crate of Valor smokes.
Homicide just recovered 3 BARs and a mountain of cigarettes at a shooting at the 111 Club.
No kidding. I better get over there.
Do you have a copy of the manifest?
Yeah. Here it is.
Right, what would happen?
So, how do we connect the docks robbery to the mess at the 111 Club?
You've got it made if you can get to that desk.
Can I look at people? McGoldrick. There's that name. I guess not. I guess not then. Oh shit, on.
I need a drink. I got the jitters again.
Yeah, most of the co-op stuff's with, as kind of we keep saying, Casper as Peacemaker. Wait, who's ID? Or Marine and club owner. I mean, that would tie him up. So, hostess. Don't play with us, 'cause we're peasants. Well, here's the thing. It depends on the game. The only real game, like, would be anything on PC, or if it was on console, it would be one of the free-to-play games, because I ain't fucking paying for Plus. I guess maybe looking for morphine as well.
Guy gave his wife a tap. I'd say all's fair in love and war.
Half a million cigarettes loose on the streets of LA.
Cigarette cartons?
This is the crate we recovered.
Oh, does it not? Jack Kelso? Anything else? Or do I need to hit all of these then?
Parker, O'Brien.
You gonna tell me more about them?
Worse.
Here's our backroom arsenal from the 111 Club. Enough to arm 3 companies. Some of these guys are from my old unit. They must have finally shipped home. Kelso, Sheldon, but Goldrick.
McGoldrick was on the boat?
Sure, we checked him out.
Goldrick bought the 111 Club, Harry. His brains are all over the bar.
Looks like whoever stole the dope is getting muscled.
By whom?
Dragner or Cohen. They control the hop.
Thanks, Harry. Stay in touch on this.
What do you mean by the hop?
You think those Vice boys get any on the side?
Because I'm thinking of fucking, you know, hops. Or some kind of, oh my god, was it like a party dance type thing? Anything else? Finish? Wait, what do you mean? For the stream or when this game's over?
I'm telling you, it'll never stick, and you'll get roasted.
You're gonna end this game. Oh, I don't know. I'm trying to quickly get through it. Nah, yeah, we're talking about my playthroughs, so it could be any point. Yeah, that's what it would look like. Oh, investigated Blue Room. Between 5 hours and 5 months. I went to Blue Room. But no, in terms of the stream, I'll be like 12:30ish. In terms of the game, I would like to present to you Soman's answer between 5 hours and 5 months.
I'm praying that those prints come through, so I can nail that son of a bitch.
Right, I'm trying to follow these exit signs.
Guy gave his wife a tap. Say all fair
It's not a very big arrow. Why have it? No, that's not the exit. Oh, that's exit.
Willing to rat his own mother after I sweated.
Oh no, I don't stream on Discord. Has my car been magically repaired? Hold on, let's speak to you.
I'm at a
All
loss.
these junkies seem to get a free pass to the Blue Room.
Blue Room, yep.
How about we pay a visit?
But yeah, no, there's Discord. I mostly use it for. No. Shouldn't. Really shouldn't.
So, half your old lackeys were on that boat, the late Mr. Goldrick included.
They weren't my lackeys.
Subordinates then, whatever you want to call them.
There were a lot of people on that boat.
Maybe you're behind this whole thing, Phelps. Wouldn't that be a master stroke? Hey, cut me in early and we'll ride this one into the sunset.
Sounds like you've got the case all sewn up, Roy. We should call it a day and go home.
And miss out on the Blue Room? I couldn't do that to you.
No, I think I'm, what, halfway-ish through the game? Because I've done 2 of the We've done traffic and homicide or on Vice. I'm assuming we'll have arson after this. So at least halfway through the kind of cases they've got. Unless they get progressively worse.
That cherry pie was delicious.
Isn't he the cop you're talking about on the radio? Want another accommodation?
How do we get to talk to you guys?
Take a break, boys.
We would like them to stay, Miss Lickman. We're making inquiries into the recent deaths of 4 musicians.
Since when have the police cared about dead black men?
Good point. We don't. What we care about
We're
is
somewhere we
2
get
tons of
slapped, I
army surplus
know.
morphine showing up on the street. If you care about working in this town, you better give me something on Biddleston and Bow, or their knucklehead buddies Tyree and Lamont.
And this is your idea of making inquiries under Sturmführer?
I've told you 1,000 times about speaking that German gibberish at me, Elsa.
Roy, how about you get a drink while I see to this?
Like, move it along,
sit
hot dog
down.
arms.
Why antagonize him, Elsa? You know what he's capable of.
Ask your questions, head officer. We have work to do.
A German exile and nightclub jazz singer. Right, army surplus morphine.
People are dying of overdoses. If you know anything about it, you need to tell me.
I can't help you.
A lot of cats are into the thing. There's nothing special about your boys.
Jeez, I have no idea. Who the fuck is walking around next to my head? What do we even have? Right, we're asking about morphine. In possession of shooting victim, the Blue Room Pass. Musicians admit 1 pass for Blue Room Jazz Club. Stolen cigarettes, stolen bars, the heist, the manifest. Fuck it, just down everyone.
You can do this the easy way with me, or I can call my partner back over. I can assure you he's a lot less sensitive.
You think your threats frighten me?
Black man don't
Wait,
supply
trousers is
nothing.
we're
You
talking.
think there's a black man in this town holding on to 2 tons of morphine? He'd be dead in a minute. White man supplies, black man buys.
Okay, morphine overdose victims.
My partner mentioned a couple of names. You recognize them?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
What, you've got the mid-1 ticket? Could you look like you're either trying to stop yourself from greeting or you smelt something really bad and you're trying to, like, not vomit?
I don't believe you. You knew these men.
And how would you like to prove that, detective?
I mean, the past connects them to this place.
You're
No.
out of your depths here, detective, and you're asking the wrong questions of the wrong people. Boys, take 5 minutes, please. I need to have a private.
This is why I'd be a really shit anything police work. Cause I'd be like, well,
Why do you ask people to risk talking about
you should know
the
something about them because they've got past the place you work
Drugs
at.
are against the law, Elsa.
And they're
subject? You're so
musicians.
full of courage. You have Never felt ashamed.
This is getting us nowhere.
Do you think you'll win your war against narcotics?
It's not my war. It's against the law. My job is to prosecute the laws of this city.
Do you think you can stop people from needing drugs, detective?
I'm asking the questions here.
Then why do you come to me with your stupid questions? You know who controls the drugs in this city.
It's not enough to just survive, Elsa. You have to try and make the world a better place.
Brave words. Very noble. But words are just words, Coalfellas.
She's right. We need to.
She's gonna start singing.
Do you know where to find him?
This time of day, you'll find him holding court at the Macambo.
He can wait. There's something I need to be sure of. Give me till tomorrow morning.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do, partner.
I'm not sure there's anything he wouldn't do. I mean, that's because there's another eye in there. Oh no, I'm still gonna tip her off eventually. Wait, did we get to keep his car? He just went around the fucking block. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
No harm done.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Right. I have to unlock it. Da-da-da. Oh, they went through a phase. Yeah, if you were in chat at the time. If other people were cheering bits, you could get certain ones. But I think someone's yours ones might be before then, maybe. What is he up to? It is, but the Pride ones have been about for ages.
LAPD, we're looking for Mayor Cohen. I believe he has lunch here.
There's not going to be any trouble, is there?
Which table?
Number 3, if you'll follow me.
You drove me up to Mulholland? Can we get some milk?
Are we, you know, having a bit on the side with Elsa? Or wife and kids.
LAPD. We
Maybe.
have some questions
Hi,
regarding...
Mickey.
We're at home.
How's it hanging?
Fine. Just fine, Roy. I see you brought Eager Beaver along. Hope he's not gonna put the shakes on me again.
Cole Phelps, Mickey Cohen.
Good afternoon.
He has manners. Aren't you a little green for this kid?
Meet Johnny Stompanato, Cole. He has the biggest schlong
Mickey
in Hollywood
Cohen.
and the smallest gun. Or maybe that's the other way around. I can never quite remember.
You're a funny guy, Roy.
So
Haven't I
stop
always
now.
said what a funny guy Roy is? And how much fun it would be to get together with him sometime.
Poor Johnny. He's the dark, sensitive type. He's a serviceman too, Cole. Johnny was at Okinawa.
You were in the crotch?
6th Marines.
The lieutenant who won the Silver Star up on Sugarloaf. I've heard of you.
Something like that.
All right, have we finished flirting? You got something to discuss, Roy? Or are you gonna stand around beating the meat while my lunch gets cold?
If on to that one.
We have some questions.
Do I need my lawyer?
Right, you can hold on a second. Because you look like someone. Have I got that one? I've not got that one. Got a unicorn. Cohen. Cohen.
I think your bright spark might have blown a fuse, Roy. Hey, you still there, kid?
Yeah, I've seen them in a couple of things. Cool, I'm happy now. Right, Finkelstein drug operation. Wait, why did I have that many?
Your brother-in-law, Lenny Finkelstein, was selling stolen morphine. He had 1/3 of the shipment.
I don't even know why I have these ones.
Old news, kid. I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to.
Yeah, you fucking do. Ooh. Your mouth's going like a fucking fish. Like special ones. I think it's just for being in certain places. Like it's nothing to do with me streaming. Any emotes that I've got is either I've been around at the time that they've had them, or in the past when they've had the whole someone's cheering and people in chat and get stuff unlocked for them.
So I'm supposed to believe that you don't know what happened to the rest of the shipment?
Too much detail in the clip. Yeah.
God rest his soul, was a moron. He was family, though, and I haven't made a beef about that, so count yourself lucky, kid. The H is a filthy habit. I don't condone it. The simple solution would be to have all the dope fiends put down.
So you don't know where he got the morphine?
The dope fiends.
Kid, ask a question you might get an answer to.
What do you mean by streamer badges? Club shit instant.
We believe there's a link between a group of Marines and the morphine stolen from the SS Coolidge. One of those Marines was shot to death in a club last night.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
I don't think any of these tie Cohen to it. No.
So you haven't heard anything about what happened at the 111 Club?
What can I say, kid?
Next to
I'm
usernames
shocked that in the land of
sometimes.
opportunity, Uncle Sam's finest feel
I
the need to
mean,
resort to crime.
Partners have
dangerous
linked them
business.
in other
I can attest to that.
streams.
I'd recommend they get out of the life. Quickly.
A few Negroes saying goodbye on the sidewalk will never make the papers, Mickey. But we had a judge in Pasadena say adios the other day. Prominent white people popping their clogs makes everyone nervous.
You know dope has never been my thing, Roy. It's always been for schmendricks like Jack D and Jimmy Utley. But I'll ask around and I'll get back to you. Hey, you boys want some lunch? How about a drink?
We'll take a rain check on that. Come on, Cole, we're leaving.
We have to cut that dope. It looks bad with people dying.
We have to get the rest of it. There's no way of watering down the stuff in those little packages. We have to put the squeeze on those guys and get the rest of it.
They don't seem the type to frighten that easy.
We'll see.
Detectives, KGPL's going crazy. Shots fired at 1384 North Bronson. Some guy with an automatic spraying a Hollywood bus. They want every car. Go!
Goddamn
Hold on.
captains make me resubmit the paper. This guy was willing to rat his own mother after I'd sweated him. Goddamn captains make me resubmit the paper. This guy was willing to rat his own mother after I'd sweated
Cool.
him.
Here we go. Sorry.
Goddamn
That's
captains make me resubmit the paper.
the WoW thing. Peacocking online to separate yourself.
Swipe it and put them down in my sap.
Go get my
This
car.
guy was willing to rat his own mother after I'd sweated him.
There's a fucking exit.
Store strips off me at the grand jury. Case was thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
I like you. People say I have no taste, but I like you.
Are we off to?
I knew it wasn't safe around here.
Oh, bus shooting. Oh no. Oh, you can pick where you... Oh, to have an Alliance or Horde badge. Why do people buy expensive clothes and cars? Show off. I mean, if you got the money, you do whatever you want with it, but I think I really don't care much for unless it's guitars or consoles. I'm not really like splashing out money for things.
All units, further on the shooting at 1384 North Bronson. 116 Adam reports the suspect is on the roof of the J.W. Robinson building. All units approach with caution.
Is this the road?
Units 49 William, 15 Adam, go to 1370 Morton Street. Establish a perimeter and stand by for further. Any other units can respond.
This isn't a fucking road.
Identify. Unit 19 Adam, meet the officer at 5920 Fountain Avenue. Assist Unit 49 William transporting.
Well, shit. Manifest Destiny, I think.
Find a way up there and stop that son of a bitch, Cole. Stay put.
Shooter has a machine gun. He's empty too.
You're covered, Phelps.
As near as we can make out, he's on the roof of one of those buildings.
How'd you get to the fucking top then? Lost my hat again. As per usual.
You're clear. Go.
We had life insurance, chapter 77. Yeah, we're on base.
LAPD, drop the gun now!
You're covered, Phelps.
Oh, fuck. Oh god, that was a miss. Sorry, I just shot your arm and killed you instead somehow. Hat insurance. He must, I'd swear, he's got a lost property, probably anyone's hats they've left lying around. He just goes there and picked up a new one. That's a lot of bullets in there. Search a sniper's body.
It's one of the BARs.
Okay. I did not shoot you that many times across your body. I just shot you in the arm, dude. Why are we getting weird noises? It's only just dead. We've only just this.
Phone number and restaurant table.
Okay. What do you mean phone number? Experimental pistol cartridge, it turns into a shotgun. I'm not sure. Yeah. Seems like euphemism. General pocket. Why do we keep putting things away? Oh, guess there's nothing else there. The morphine. God, where was it? I don't know.
I know that guy. Felix Alvaro.
He's one of the guys from the ship?
His name was on the manifest.
Looks like McGoldrick wasn't the only one to get a message.
Hey, Alvaro.
Hey, Lieutenant.
He's just a plain detective now, Chico.
Who's the jughead?
This is my partner, Roy Earl. We just want to find out what happened.
What happened is that someone took a shot at my bus. And then cops turned up and start treating me like I'm some sort of Pachuco punk.
Recognize him as well.
I've been in California for over 300 years.
Very fucking admirable, Felix.
Yep. Mm-hmm. A former Marine sniper?
You still there, Phelps? Has the light gone off?
You hear anything about the big heist on the Coolidge?
Yeah, I heard about it.
So what happened?
Not much. The cops came and interviewed me and all the other guys on the ship.
I was down at the 111 Club this morning, waiting for the medical examiner to scrape Eddie McGoldrick's brains off the bar. You want to tell me anything about that?
I heard that Eddie came into some money. Too bad he didn't keep a low profile. It's a tough break to get through Okinawa and then have to buy it back home.
Chase down enemies by Warsky, drawn by dolphins. Have you ever turned into James Bond? Because that's some shit he would have pulled earlier on. And... oh fuck, motive.
Who's shooting at you, Felix?
How the fuck do I know?
Felix, we didn't go through Okinawa and
Oh,
come back to
that was
piss
wrong.
on our streets.
I've got the LAPD to keep me safe, right? Me and all my people.
We'll be in touch, Felix.
You heard that Jack is in LA?
I saw his name on the manifest.
He's been here a couple of months. Sure glad to see you got over your wound, Lieutenant. I mean, Detective.
Pretty cool customer.
He's been under fire before.
Hate Jack Kelso.
You buying his story?
Not for a minute.
What the fuck did you learn English? Oh, wait.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Jack Kelso.
Just a second.
I'm like 1 second. Fucking 1.
Jack Kelso.
How many have you had?
1408 North El Centro Avenue, Hollywood.
Thank you.
Flew in that German school where the teacher is speaking with Trump's voice. Yeah. Oh no, I went the wrong side. Oh no, we're on the right side now.
Jack was a company sergeant. He would never get involved in something like
So we
this.
missed the guy?
We brace him and drag him downtown.
Won't work. He's a tough customer.
Were you right in front of where I wanted to fucking go? Was this? Oh, that's the way I drove in. It's not even a proper road.
I got your plate.
It didn't do anything. Can be American and teaches English in a German school with Donald Trump. No, he said it was British as well.
Like a word. Would you like to come inside?
Did he not?
Actually,
Or was it is the
encouraged
teaching in
to come
Britain?
downtown with us. Do you mind?
Do I have any choice?
No. You don't.
Are you going to tell me what this is all about?
It would be better for all of us if we discussed it at the station.
Bad move, Cole.
I'm taking a drive.
How have you been?
Oh, he's driving for a change.
Crap. You pick me up in front of my apartment like a common criminal and then expect small talk? Fuck you.
School teaches German language or school or German school. Your guess is good. Does anyone else see us right now? Look, are we loading? Okay, game. Little montage. Interview at Hollywood. I gotta really kind of out the window at the Trump party. Wait, what am I asking? Who the fuck are you? Former Marine. Okay. Honestly, I've not really been paying much attention to the flashbacks to what happened, so I don't know if we've seen him. Army surplus.
Do you know that there's a gang war going on in LA trying to recover that stolen morphine?
That has nothing to do with me.
I'm sure it would be gripping to hear more of
People
your
like the
life
same
story,
tears doesn't
boys,
help.
but the truth is,
There's
I
only
don't
certain
give a
ones that
fuck.
I recognize
You're on the
because it's
boat,
like I
Kelso.
recognize
What
them from TV.
Do you really think a bunch of Marines could muscle in on the dope rackets in this town? Between the Vice Squad and the mob, I hear it's pretty sewn up.
You better watch your mouth.
Did you know that Eddie McGoldrick recently came into money and bought a nightclub?
No, I didn't know that.
I go upstream of Casper. Are you even breathing? I know your eyes are blinking. Money. I might be telling the truth because he's not.
And you didn't know that some mobsters blew his brains out last night?
No, I didn't.
You heard that a crate of BARs went missing?
No, I didn't.
He's really similar to the truth one, so.
I saw Felix Alvaro today.
Good. How was he?
A little pale. One of Mickey Cohen's goons had emptied about 60 BAR rounds into the bus he was driving. A public bus, in the middle of Hollywood. Are you going to tell me what's going on? Or do more innocent people have to die?
Yeah, and what's in it for you, Cole? Newspapers? More glory? Another promotion? Another medal at the expense of men who fought for their country? Count me out.
This is really weird, like, lines of questioning. And what it leads on to.
What do you know about the Army surplus robbery from the Coolidge, Jack?
What I know is that on 3 separate occasions, you would have been dead if it weren't for me. I don't know anything about the robbery.
Okay, it's either a doubt or a lie. It's not the truth. I don't think I can look at doubt.
People are dying.
Shoot 'em.
Intended to help servicemen is being used on the street. Now we have guys from our old unit being killed by mobsters. We can put 2 and 2 together, Jack.
Gratitude
Hey,
isn't a
Sentinel.
concept that
Nice
has
things.
much effect on you, is it, Cole?
Answer the question, Jack. Let's get this over with.
I was interviewed when the robbery took place. I don't have anything further to add.
Jack, just want information.
Bullshit, Cole. Did you seriously believe that dragging me down here would get me to give up my own guys? You call yourself a Marine? Trying to make a name for yourself with this shitheel? Look at this chump with his $200 suit and $2,000 car.
The tough guy act is really impressive. I like you, Jack. I'd like to make you for this. I really would. I'm gonna be working on it and keeping an eye on you. You can go now.
Shooting, Robert Steiner, 6780 West Sunset Boulevard. The victim is a Chris Majowski.
Another name from the manifest?
How many more friends of yours are gonna get plugged?
Quite a few. I'm not bad. I went through some sound files that I had been gathering in a folder for ages.
That was like being trapped in an elevator with a married couple who can't decide whether they love each other or hate each other.
We go back
Probably
a
trying to
long
set up
way.
on
You went too easy
stream
on him.
elements at some point.
Next time, you leave it to me. I know how to handle that smug son of a bitch.
You don't. Jack will never give up his own men.
At least things aren't too far away.
They just walked up and shot the man. Two of them officers, they went that way.
Go on, get after him.
Fuck you! No! That was a good start, wasn't it? Oh, fuck.
I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps.
Going too fast.
I can't take the shot from here, Cole.
Going too fast.
Step on it, huh? Just give me a little closer.
Jeez.
It's no good. We need to get closer.
Oh, fuck, they're behind. Those are just... Oh, you buggers. I know, I had a good one last stream. With the, I'd bashed the car and it flipped. The alleyway crime scene. What have we got now? Still the same guns you're using? Let's check. Go from the top, the arms, and then inside. Why is your neck so creaky? You shouldn't be, you know, stuck in place. Okay, your hands look fine. We've got more hands. At least no rings getting ripped off fingers anymore. Ah, Driscoll. McGoldrick. The club. Oh. Investigate.
An LAPD
Chinese
file.
theater?
We have a traitor in our midst. All of the names on the list have a hit team assigned to them.
Where all they all live. Okay. That's all you got there.
We need to get to those guys fast, otherwise
Give me
there'll be no
those fingies, it's snipping time. Is it the same? Looks like it is. Did I miss something. Oh, paper. Because the music hasn't changed. LAPD race scandal. It's not like unloading things at the moment.
We have to look at damage limitation. We can't allow that strumpet Brenda Allen to bring down the whole administration.
Oh,
We've got to put
it's
a lid on
Brenda
the press.
again.
Can't someone talk to Harry over at the
The
Times?
fuck's Brenda?
It's too late. The Times would look ridiculous if we dropped the story now. Who is this Stoker?
Stoker's a lily-white. Nothing that will fix this in the short term.
My law and order credentials are disappearing as we speak. Can we get Brenda to leave town?
Yes, we can, but she won't go quietly. Brenda has extensive records.
Can she at least lay low?
That's already been taken care of.
Mayor, District Attorney.
Who is this guy?
Hot dog
What
arms.
does he want, Coral?
Name's Roy Earl, detective.
My name's
Administrative
Hot dog
Vice.
arms.
Aren't you one of the clowns that got us into this mess?
Oh, I think that the orders regarding Brenda come down, not up, Mayor. I have a human interest story. It involves a certain LAPD cop, a hero from the war, who has let his beautiful wife and kids down, who has betrayed America for a German junkie,
Oh,
who has abandoned
Elsa.
his to the LAPD, and his commitment to the public.
Right. So we are
Could be all over the papers by tomorrow.
we're seeing Elsa on the side.
So what do you want in return, Roy? Fingering a fellow officer.
Freezing. I can't see your body. So we should get the. What else is there? Did I miss something on him? Oh, his other pocket. I figure.
Owen's meeting with Sheldon tonight.
Fingering a fellow officer is word enough. Okay, right, okay. So when someone says you can sometimes judge an age range depending on the person. I can't. I'm fucking useless at telling what age people are. Like just by looks. But when it comes to the height, I'm guessing they're having to go off like their own height. Of like someone's mid-20s, 5'10". Oh yeah, no, definitely. If anyone was supposed to get me to try and ID someone, I'd be like, I'm fucking IDing. Unless you look like a pensioner, you're all getting ID'd. So you need to start getting that grey hair in early.
Help me out.
The post office, Cole, and be quick about it.
Post office. Go to the post office. Oh, my car's here. Oh, but no.
We're taking out all the guys from the ship.
What about the
Why?
theater?
How does that get them the dope?
They obviously don't know who has the morphine, and they're waiting
You
for
said the
someone
post
to
office.
crack.
Oh, fucking go there. I'm really bad at dead reckoning Fields Heights. I didn't touch her. I just put the siren on and they just fucking bolted like a herd of cats in some way. Oh, this poor woman, are you dead? There's even blood on the pavement. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Oh, that was brilliant. That was amazing. Oh. Do we... No, where are we going? We want to go in this car. I pressed triangle to go in this car. Why can't it go in this car? Convenience stores have tape measure height on door frames for robbery. Wait, really? I found my new favorite thing in this game. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh. Oh man. That was brilliant though. It's just, I don't even know what happened to her. Oh, this poor lady. Right, next time me. Oh, you bugger, you're fine. Right, okay, we're going. I'm like, I'm scouting out for a bunch of people on the pavement. Oh, no. Right, this is what it's come to. I think it works better at the edge when they're trying to cross. Right, okay, no, we need to go. Oh, fuck, I've just... Oh, what's going on? Why are they still running? I wonder if it's a proximity thing as well. Oh. Oh, I was on the right side, shit. Oh, that was brilliant. Oh, what the fuck? What's hot dog arms doing? I'm hearing a lot of bullets. No, get handguns. Got you. Another one.
Push forward.
They're like behind, aren't they?
Throw down your gun if you like. Still gonna
One.
We have some trouble. Here to help. You're clear. Go.
Man, I can just wait here. Oh. Was a license built copy of bar made in the UK. I called it Pop.
Tell Courtney.
Oh right, you're supposed to be alive.
Bad luck. It was worth a try. God.
He got something in his hands. Oh, you've got nothing in his jacket pockets? Polar Bear Ice Company.
Polar Bear Ice Company. You really did it. Wonder whether it was worth it.
Oh man.
Most people never get the chance to be rich. Wouldn't you risk it?
Right, where are we going? See the rest of them? Guess not. Wait, this is a post office. I guess are we going to the other place? Okay. So you give a 30s wait, a 30s cartoon character with a stammer. Didn't I do to go back in here?
Beautiful day.
Oh no, there you
We
are.
have no trouble.
Beautiful day, hope we have no trouble. Did you just witness this?
I'm stumped.
Probably
Ideas?
the Chinese restaurant. Is it restaurant?
You think the Vicks at the post office had something on them that we missed? We could try there.
No. Not you. I checked the other dudes.
Coroner says it's gonna take at least a week to get an ID.
Oh, because I never had the bloody map, I never seen where he was. Yep, this is a different one. Gotta check the arm. Jacket. It left nothing on that side. Me, McCoy,
Looks like
Sheldon.
Sheldon's bringing his own fire team with him.
Hey, Layhawk. I haven't know what 30s, not sure if cartoons spoke back then.
Majewski, Beckett, Goldrick, Driscoll, these are good guys. Why did they get wrapped up in this thing?
Not everyone has your unwavering restraint in the face of temptation, Cole.
Guess we're going back in the car. Wait, tell me.
Advice?
The other place?
We need to get the Grauman's before
Yeah.
all these guys get whacked.
The other place.
This isn't looking good. I feel like the
No,
fat
it
kid
isn't.
at the back of a race.
You sure it's Cohen making the hits?
All fingers point his way. Your buddies are in way over their heads. Being a Marine doesn't mean shit out here.
Oh, it needs to be grayscale and completely silent, save for the orchestra. I'll say something for black and white movies, right? They were better quality than some stuff from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Like God, what did I watch? Years ago. I used to be the kind of old movies on at the weekend on certain channels. And it was like, I'm just gonna say like Scarlet Pimpernel type deal. Oh no. Oh no. I'm be gone. You just started shooting at anyone.
Get in close and steer him off the tar.
Oh, fuck. Thought he was going another way. Where did... Oh, man. But yeah, the quality was great on it. You compare it to some of the stuff that was in the last couple of decades and it looks absolutely rubbish.
I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps. Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
Oh, hi. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit! Oh fuck, this person. How did you do that? He was so quick at turning. Insane shit back in the day though. I can remember it was a movie about a train derailing or something. We're seeing all the passengers get thrown out there and panicking trying to get back on land. Why did I say thrown it there? Thrown it at the floor. So we filmed this scene literally just threw 200 extras into the sea. Right. I'd seen something that was an old... I don't know what kind. I want to say it was like an old war film, and there was like a boat, and it was to do with the extras were like the same people, or maybe sinking, or they were jumping off the ship or something, and the extras were just going around, getting up top, and then jumping off again, like over and over. Wait, now we're going meeting point? I guess. I mean, that too. I feel like there was a lot more effort put into things. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Or maybe not effort, because they had to have, you know, the people there. They couldn't just CGI it in any way. But yeah, the actual quality of how the film looked was a lot better as well. You see some things now. God, what was it? Fucking Netflix got Deep Space Nine on it. I don't know if it's a new thing or not, but it was on when I opened up Netflix. And I was like, oh my god, this looks shocking. It looks atrocious for how it's aged, and I mean, it doesn't feel like it was that long ago, but it clearly has been, or they just didn't do much for it in terms of how they filmed it.
these rat bastards.
On the roof, Cole, nail him! Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair. Show me your face, motherfucker! Keep moving, I'll cover you. Stay down. I'm wide open here. Find some cover.
Don't want to short your hand.
Give me some goddamn cover. Stay in cover. Stay in cover.
Fuck did you go?
They're making a run for it after them.
Oh shit, that was my dude.
Can't hit him from this distance. Clearing some space here. Get in cover.
Guess that worked.
put out an APB on every one of the sons of bitches on that
Carl Evan King. Oh, dirty like tape or something. Tapes and film. Effective resolving coverage.
Well, I'll be damned.
That's not correct.
Yeah, I should go shots tape in the standard definition.
Carl Evan King on route.
Star Trek Next Generation was shot and filmed. Deep Space Nine Voyager was tape. So they look local. Yeah! Because they basically are. I seen that and I was like, oh my god. Wait, where the fuck am I going? I am not paying attention. Interview Courtney Sheldon. Guess we're going back. Oh shit, no. There we go, PlayStation. These poor citizens are going to be traumatized when they get to a crossing soon.
I got your plate.
Why? What the fuck is your issue with me and my plates? Why am I mad? Tuesday is so good though. The first season's all over the shop, kind of sucks sometimes. Season 2 onwards.
Roy.
Oh, you lost your plate and I got it.
I'm working a major case. I'm not close, Cap. It's gonna have to wait.
Let Phelps do the interrogation.
Oh!
But
Oh!
no buts. This is more important.
Oh no. I haven't seen you for a bit. Wait, what room are you in? I know why I can never find my way out of this place, because it's a different fucking... Ooh!
Is this your
Psychologist,
No,
dude,
detective.
doctor.
This is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He came down here to help me out.
How do you do, sir?
You stole the morphine from the Coolridge.
You
right
can't prove
into
that.
it.
Let's see if I can try. And what is your relationship to Sheldon, sir?
Tutor, mentor. Mr. Sheldon is a medical student of mine. He has a very bright future.
Oh,
I'm just
that's nice to
getting
know.
knives out.
Too bad all of your war buddies won't get to see your graduation.
Okay, 6 Marines being targeted. Former Marine medic listed on Coolridge passenger manifest. Where's the morphine?
I would have asked Beckett or Majewski or Driscoll about their involvement, but that's difficult, considering they're all dead. That leaves you, Sheldon.
You can't blame their deaths on me, Phelps.
Well, it's not the truth. I don't know if I could. Oh! Tell Courtney bad luck, it was worth a try. I'll be able to tie him to that then. Current plan between Courtney Sheldon and Mickey Cohen. 2 things. Right, let's see what it says when I ask about a lie.
You're lying, Gordon. The other guys aren't smart enough to attempt something like this. You either give it up, or I go after Jack for it.
And how do you prove that, Cole?
Now, I don't know if any of these could technically... No. I don't know. No, he's definitely guilty. Okay, so thing with this one was we'd have had flashbacks. And the flashbacks where most of what's
Stare all you want. I have nothing to hide.
I want to say been leading up to this, and it's from the newspapers. So I don't entirely know. Try to think what it was. So we do know he's involved, and he was getting the doctor dude to help sentence him to death. Shoot, is this the answer to everything? Is this yeah? Street justice.
Stare all you want. I have nothing to hide.
So, is this to try and tie him to this? Tell Courtney bad luck. It was worth a try. We've also got the note from meeting. But we know he's involved. Which one of these would work? I don't know if any of them would. Shoot first, ask questions later. Never!
Stare all you want. I have nothing
I mean,
to
that
hide.
kind of proves he's dealing with a drug dealer, though. The Cohen did.
We know about your showdown with Cohen.
Okay.
We found notes on your guys.
Why
Cohen's
didn't
hitting
I
our
watch him
own.
sooner?
He believes we have the morphine. I told him that we don't have it. And that's the truth. Isn't it, Doc?
I believe Mr. Sheldon. I think he's telling the truth, Detective.
Robbery?
You were on the ship, Sheldon.
Yes, that's correct.
So you had opportunity.
Looks like someone. Which one?
But it doesn't mean that I was involved.
The one that's talking? You know what? Fuck it. Let's go and present the other bit.
So you don't mind that the mob executed McGoldrick, Driscoll, and Beckett to get to you?
I don't know why you're trying to pin this on me. Where's your proof?
Beckett's confession?
Beckett had a message for you before he died. Bad luck.
Is there an option called execute?
worth a try.
No.
I feel bad about Beckett, Phelps. He was a hard charger. Those guys deserve more. I don't blame them for taking their shot.
Have you finished, Detective?
I'm just getting started. You have an answer for everything, Courtney. Let's hope Jack does, because now I'm going after him. Is there anyone you're not prepared to sacrifice?
Jack is not in this. He's a good guy.
You were Jack, Courtney. I don't care who goes to jail. I
It's
just
like a
want the
Chad.
morphine
Surprise,
off the
surprise.
street.
His name is Chad.
What are you offering, Cole?
Don't be ridiculous, son. This man is gambling.
What's your offer?
Doctor, good to see you.
I'm conducting an investigation.
Upstairs in my office now.
This man is about to confess.
As of now, you're suspended from duty, pending a fitness review.
What are you talking about?
You heard the man, Phelps. Upstairs and face the music like the hero you wear.
Oh, we got fucked over. Got fucked over by our
You certainly had us fooled, Detective. Phelps, you're one of my favorite
hot dog
sons.
arms.
You've broken this old man's heart.
Sir, what is going on here?
You're suspended, Phelps. Hand over your badge and gun.
Don't keep him waiting.
What is going on here?
Your wife's attorney has pictures of you and the German. Compromising pictures, lad.
She's pressing charges. You'll be formally charged with adultery. A criminal cannot serve as an LAPD officer, as I'm sure you're aware.
I don't understand.
How could you do it, lad? Your wife, your children, consorting with the enemy and a dope fiend at that. You're lucky the war is over. You'd be taken out and shot. The department doesn't need this kind of publicity, Phelps. Hand over the gun, keep your head down until your board hearing. I forbid you to make any comments to the press.
Forbid.
What the hell do you think?
Marie, listen, Marie, I need to explain.
Please leave. You're upsetting the girls.
Let me see them, Marie. They're my daughters.
Go to her, Cole. You have done enough damage here. Do you want me to call the police?
For God's sake, Marie. Can't we at least talk?
What is there to talk about? Do you love her? Do you? What were you thinking? What about our children? Can you imagine what this has been like for them? Go away, Cole. My father has hired an attorney and you will be hearing from him.
I'd like to explain, Marie. I'd like to tell you what I've been going through.
What you've been going through. I have had reporters camped out on the front lawn all morning. I can't stand it, Cole.
Yeah, you done fucked up because you couldn't keep it in your pants. Are you gonna pick up your suitcase? Okay. Where the fuck was he coming to get photographs? Oh shit. Hey, no injuries! No rest for the wicked. Your actions have earned you a demotion! God, we weren't on device cases for long, were we? Get the Marine like Felix Stratton and his buddies would have required subtle questioning and solid evidence. You're so glad no one's mad at you like that. The reporters are n-dimensional beings. They just appear. The gas man. Oh, we're on arson, aren't we now? Insta heat. Oh, we've seen you around. Wait, what have you done? What did you do? What are you doing? This doesn't seem like it would. It's a safe thing to do. What are you doing? You're in the middle of the night as well.
Okay, everyone, keep it down. Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today. How'd you like porking that German whore, Phelps? Phelps is up before a review board in December. Until then, he works the arson desk. End of story. Phelps.
Threads.
Yes,
I mean, we've got better looking
I don't care
ones.
what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man.
He was suspended for adultery, but then beats his wife, and it's okay.
I'll have you out of here before your feet
It's probably because she was German, and this is not long after.
We don't want a fucking rat like Phelps.
The Irish dude was like, "You're with the enemy. If this was war, you wouldn't have been shot."
I don't do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs. Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then. Start with these two. House fires.
Before he's beating your wife, which is considered maintaining the
South
house.
Kenmore
Yeah.
Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened. Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, Detective. Now get out of here. Both of you. Get out!
Okay. Sorry, house fire.
I'm telling you, it'll never stick, and you'll get roasted.
He's been arson about.
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
Wait, how do I get out of here? Where's... Okay, that's stairs. Exit. Point me to the wall. Now good start game.
I think his name is Phelps. You brought him a case of that
This
poor lady
way.
pregnant in the hall.
This way. This way.
He just refuses.
What does
to
this...
accompany
Where's...
me to church.
this way? Oh, it is here. Kinda. Ooh, green. I kinda like you. Not looking too bad. Hudson Commodore. Stefan's house fire? I said stick it to her, Phelps, not in her. Oh no. There's... Oh, wait, we're...
How long have you been working
We're at a
arson?
different station.
We gonna do the small talk thing now? Talk baseball, exchange addresses? I don't think so. Feeling down, hotshot? Need a buddy? Or look somewhere else.
Oh, you can see the smoke too.
So this is how it's gonna
nope,
be, partner?
nope.
I already
This-
told
this-
you,
oh,
I don't
fuck.
do partners. I seen you on the first day, hero. Walking into the station, your chest puffed out like a little kid at his confirmation. You wouldn't have given me the time of day. And now you need somebody, and that somebody's supposed to be me. Well, it's not gonna happen.
That's quite a speech. I heard you were the strong silent type.
You cracking wise, Phelps?
No, Biggs. I'm breaking the ice.
Just drive, hotshot.
Alright, we're going to the running man. We're some distance away though. Oh shit, you moved! You fucking moved! Why'd you keep doing this? Stop moving there. Oh my god, you fuckers, you'll let me go to the inside, pavement side. Don't bring it. Oh, the morphine's in there. Yeah, it is. Oh shit, I thought I'd turned a bit more than that. Oops. Oh, this is a long way away. We're doing these halfway across the city cases again. So we're getting closer to it. Why'd you keep moving while I'm driving? Yes. Was me. Surely there must have been people closer.
Any available unit, meet the officer. 211 just occurred at 253 Main Street. Unit to handle code 2 identified.
This is 11K. We'll handle the call at Main Street.
Oh, for fuck's sake, there's our side button.
Bank of Arcadia, 253 Main Street.
Oops. I need to be around front. I'm gonna tell you I drove from standing still, first standing still in the whole earth including another guy's car was rushing towards me 80 miles an hour.
Two guys made off with about $1,000 in a paper sack. The bag says he saw him leave.
I'm right here, you know.
Much of a witness.
Sir, you need to tell us where they went. Now. They headed for the parking lot.
What, the one I was just fucking in? Whoa, look at their car. Can we just somehow get... Oh, that's a nice car they have. That is a nice car.
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Oh, you fucker! You absolutely... Fuck, I was gonna try and go into you there.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get it close.
I'm fucking trying. You wanna drive?
Lay into his wheel well. Come on. Get in close and steer him off the
Oh,
top.
hi. I'm trying. Oh, you
I'll
little
go
shit.
for the tires. That ought to slow the son of a bitch down.
Oh, you're struggling, game.
It's no good. We need to get closer. Smash the son of a bitch's rear wheels.
Oh, fuck. Wait, what? This place looks familiar. Oh. Is it the same place as the one where the yeah.
Quite a ride you took us on. Get out with your hands
Yes,
up.
quite a ride you took us on. You done that. I know, now he wants to talk and wishing luck. Bloody cheek. Can't drive for shit. We must be nearing the end-ish when there's only 40 of them left. I've been to the place before. Higher on the street. What's my time to go? No, I remember the case where there was like the card that was, and I was recreating the scene, and there was behind the billboard I landed. Oh. Oh, how do we get that way? What's the best way to go? We'll go right here. Oh. Me and cars just don't go together. I was trying to get between them. Trying and failing. There's some noises coming out of my car now. I'm not the only one! Oh, what are you doing reversing into me?
I was kind of attached to the paint job, Cole.
KGPL to any central unit. Ambulance shooting. Any central unit. Identified.
Let's try and get most of these done then. Here we go! Lyrics that's over. I say shit don't make no sense.
KGPL to any central unit. Ambulance shooting. Any central unit. Identified.
Wait, hold on a second. What fucking song is this anyway? With those lyrics, I can't. They're not. I recognize his name. Yeah, okay, it's here. Oh my god, it's here why I'm like, even if I try to cancel all the pictures into my mind, there's flashing in my eyes. Don't you see my commission? What? This has gone running again. Can't you see now? Illusions right into your mind.
Okay, go ahead.
Car 11K, ambulance shooting. Meet the officer at the interstate bus station at Beverly and Union. Code 2.
I was like, yeah, no way to run from me, bitch. Bus stop shit.
What's the situation? Some stick-up boys lost their heads and a girl got shot. We have to move fast, sir. There are still people inside.
My dude, he just went in there. Out of the way, out the fucking way. Got ya.
Throw out the guns. We don't want any civilian casualties, Biggs. Biggs! He's on the lam! On the floor!
Fucking people! Oh shit, are you there too?
Time to move up. There! Light him up!
Holy shit, okay.
Forward! Fuck you! Fuck you!
The final words. Nice, fuck you. Fuck you. Well, they're gone. I've got a... Oh, look at my suit! Ooh, shit. Oh, can I get back now? Can I go back? Where the fuck am I going? 32 out of 40. I also do this for the experience. I have no idea if it helps or not. Cool looking. Ooh, I hope you know. Miles on the clock. Why are you trying to get to the left? Oh, jeez. Okay, we come out there. Okay, that's fine. We can get there. It's not quite for reals, just die. But a good effort. Yeah. Oh, that was amazing though. It was. What's going on? No, I was just gonna go.
522 South Hill Street, unit to handle code 3, identify.
I'll be able to do this. going back in. That was an amazing end. I'm still not even entirely sure what the fuck was happening in the game. It was fun though. Like, if I could play games and have no recollection of them, would just be like, go in as if I'd never played it before, that would probably be one of them. It was so fucking weird. It's kind of a genetic experiment, super soldier breeding in the bunker underneath. I remote mountain village. There was, oh, what kind of car is that? I don't know. Yeah, there was like a underground area with that. I think we ended up going to that he, is it where he was raised, our dudes? Come on.
Don't play mind games with the poor people.
Don't play mind games with the poor people. Where am I going? Oh, shit. Wasn't me. Really getting there.
Any Sentry unit, 211 in progress, 522 South Hill Street, unit to handle code 3, identify.
Have you hold up? Oh, have you just died?
I don't like the look of this.
You know the drill. Hand over your money or get used to breathing dirt.
All right, just take it easy. Quit waving that cannon in my face and let's talk.
We're done talking, understand? You got exactly 5 seconds. 1, 2. LAPD, try shooting someone with a gun of his own.
Oh, fuck.
Find some cover. Get fucking cover. Suppressing fire.
happened to your leg? Dead men are heavier. Hello, guns for a coffee shop robbery? Yeah. Oh man, these dudes.
Can I get a bowl of that chili?
Our rank is getting better, slightly. It's my turn to move. Can I say it so? We'll get to this bloody fire eventually. I can't expect the tramp to move out the way because it's on the tracks. Oh, when did I start the game? I've got about what, 6?
Whoa! What are you doing?
So far there's been 6 streams of this game. Considering I was away. Two months, maybe 3. Heading towards 3 months. But yeah, there's been 6 streams so far, not including this one.
They can make a claim to the department.
It's called doing belts and you still let them drive your car after it's slagging them off. I'm just waiting for the call to him or street case. Wait, 40 street crimes in 3 months? But they wish it was like that, Nelly. No, I think. Oh god, what have I got after this? I think what's in first place for now is Demon Souls. Which in itself is going to be. Oh, I thought I could.
No!
What do you mean, no? Yeah, scratches all around. Oh man. I was so focused on getting between the cars that I just didn't pay attention to the car at the other end. Oops. Matt Damon Souls. I can hear the engine going. surely need to be getting close. Oh, I'm getting close. I can see. I can see them.
Son of a bitch!
Yeah, son of a bitch driver. God, see these car drivers these days. The Stefan's house fire. 11:15. Got a lot done this morning. Elton Ring. The terror street corners. Maybe not. Why you think?
There isn't much left.
There never is if the job's done properly.
You think it was deliberate?
Nah, that's real pain in her face. They would have moved out the things they care about if this was insurance. There's no mileage in this. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Hirsch. Cap this one.
Yeah, Mike Brannigan, Cole Phelps. It's okay, Brannigan. His name may be dog shit, but there's none in his hand.
No offense, Phelps.
None taken.
Okay, this part was alright.
Started late last night. Stefan's family at Catalina Island. Won some kind of competition. Looks like the only thing they ever won in their lives. And they come home to this.
I'd say they were pretty lucky, really.
They don't have any insurance. Everything they own, including the house, is not a pile of rubble.
Where are they sleeping?
In the car. It's lucky the whole block didn't burn down. Word is they're bulldozing this whole neighborhood to build new homes for GIs. That's the man in the house. In the ruins. Terry lady's his wife.
We'll take a look around. Come on, Phelps.
That son of a bitch looks a lot like the cop who pointed the gun at me.
Holy shit. Okay. I'm following you. Is there anything around the area?
Isn't that the cop who caught the guy that was pretending to be dead?
I mean, your shed's alright. Dick around for the entire afternoon instead of attending the fire. Hey, this fire was done. We attended after it's happened. Fuck am I supposed to find? Oh.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
Fuck did you want to pick it up then? Principles of color and some mixing. Uses a policeman. A house fire. Shoot fire for resisting arrest.
I doubt it.
Yeah, fucking doubt it too, Phelps. There was... There was something on the outside I wanted to look at. Because the case showed the outside being tampered with.
He's the dirty cop from the newspapers.
Remember the dead lady you found under the train? He solved the case. Booked some
It doesn't look like there's anything there. This does not make it easy to walk around in. Yeah.
Seems irrelevant.
Everything's fucking irrelevant. Ah. I am stuck. I'm stuck. That's the same thing. There's like nothing of note.
Any ideas?
to
Oh.
the family. See what you can get from them.
I'll speak with you then.
Mr. Stevens? Cole Phelps and Herschel Biggs, LAPD. I know it's a difficult time, but could we have a word?
Don Steffens.
You were out of town.
We won a prize. We had a wonderful time. Came home to this.
Do you still have the tickets?
Sure.
It's a formality, but we'll need to speak to the issuing agent.
Okay. Competition ticket. Tell me more about your travel competition.
Can you tell me any more about the prize that you won, Mr. Steffens?
Weekend at Catalina Island. My wife got this flyer in the mail from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Kind of want to say you're telling the truth. I don't believe you're acting in a way that makes me doubt you. You kind of just look upset that your shit's burned. Oh, but now you're like, I don't know. There's absolutely nothing to go for. Go on, I'm doubting him already. Fuck it, truth.
Did you enter any kind of competition?
My wife filled in a flyer. This lady just rung up and told us we won. It's the first time I ever won anything.
Suburban redevelopment.
The redevelopment fund. Did they offer to buy you out?
They're building new houses. They showed their money and most of the neighborhood just packed up and walked away. But I never bargained with them.
Okay, he seems a bit more unnerved than the last time, so I kinda want to doubt that.
Everyone else is selling, but you're the holdout, aren't you?
I was the last. I thought I could hold out for a better price. My house is the center lot.
So now you have to take the price regardless.
Looks like it. I've got no choice. I have to put a roof over my family.
That's all we need for the moment, Mr. Steffens.
All right.
Where's the wife? It's not you.
Remember the dead lady they found under the train? He solved the case. Booked some barfly for the murder.
That son of a bitch looks a lot like the cop who pointed a gun at me.
I'm not even blind. She was here, wasn't she?
So what next?
You seen the water heater? Only so many places to start with a fire like this.
The water heater. I mean, I thought I went round the place and I couldn't find anything on the outside.
Isn't that the cop who caught the guy that was pretending to be dead?
There we go. Insta heat.
Recently serviced. Could be something to go on.
Ah. I see Orion. I still have no idea where the wife went. I think you're done there because you're walking over there, but I'm gonna get the dress.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need information on the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Yes, Detective. Just checking. The fund is a semi-government agency established to speed up the building of GI homes. It has private investors as well as a government endowment.
Huh. You have an address for them?
There is one listed here, corner of Beverly and Mariposa.
Thanks for your help.
Alright, so where do I want to go first? Travel agents.
We could hit the travel agent.
Oh. Oh, I don't know. Which one do we want? You're supposed to give me advice. This is my first job with arson. Oh, wrong side. Oh, maybe we'll see that one as well.
Have there been any other house fires?
This is arson. We get an average of 2 a night. Does that answer your question?
Let's go with that one just now. Should be close to it. Oh.
Brother!
Wasn't me. I went the wrong fucking way. Reverse just don't compute, I know.
Cut it out!
Yeah, other car drivers. God, it's these car drivers. It's our house fire. I love that he's got like, you know, shirt, tie, jacket.
Hey, Biggs.
His fucking helmet on.
We? You have a partner? What gives?
This is Cole Phelps. You may have read about him.
Oh, now I get it. Hello, Phelps. Welcome to the netherworld of arson.
The netherworld.
Family of 4 found dead in their beds. Heater explosion.
Yeah, another one.
Looks that way. Insta-heat Model 70. Before you get excited, we get a couple of water heaters a month go back. Take a look around the yard and see what you can find.
The fuck?
Trying to imagine you with a personality.
Oh no.
Now.
You gonna stick it out, Cole?
I'm gonna try, Mal. What have you got?
Family by the name of Sawyer. Mother, father, and 2 kids. All in bed from the looks of it. Well, I'd say carbon monoxide poisoning. The burns are superficial.
Time of death?
I'd say about midnight. Anything more exact will take some time to determine. Lynch tells me this has something to do with the faulty water heater.
Could be. There's been a spate of problems with a particular brand. I've got another angle in mind.
You care to elucidate, Detective?
This
This is a murder and not an accident. Sharing information has helped us solve quite a few cases together.
I need something concrete now before the department gets wind of it. I'm in arson for a reason.
I feel sorry for your wife and kids, Phelps, not for you. But you're a good case man. One of the best I've ever met. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mal. I'd say that's firm but fair.
Okay.
How about the insurance companies write these incidents up as acts of God?
Okay. Go in and see what we've got. You've got the same, exact same. Is that a fan? Popular model, yeah. Oh god, not again. You said the fire was at 12 though, did you not?
Hey,
Regulator
Biggs,
valve.
is this significant?
Regulator valve. Good find.
Detective, this is the next door neighbor. Detective Phelps. Can you help?
They were supposed to be going away. They won a trip somewhere. But little Henry got sick, so they had to cancel. What are the chances?
Do you know who ran the competition?
Gulliver's Travel, up on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Phelps, the guy across the street. I've seen him before. He likes fire.
Dude, fuck!
There he is. See him?
He likes fires.
Hurry, you can still catch up.
Why are you fuckers not running after him?
This is a busy street.
Stop! LAPD! We got an ID on you, Firebug. Stop right there!
I'm fucking trying. Oh, you fucker! Did it work? I don't know! Masked by the bushes.
What's your name?
Herbert
At
Chapman.
this point in time,
So
means it
you
was a
like
sad
fires?
clock.
Some.
Watching them or setting them?
I don't want any trouble.
Turn out your pockets.
Shoot, or I fire.
You're a naughty boy, aren't you, Herbert?
I keep myself to myself.
Okay.
Cigarette in a matchbox gives you a 5 or 6 minute delay. You want more time, you use a mosquito coil. Don't you, Herbert?
You like this fire, Herbert?
Hell no. I heard it over the fire radio. Sounded sweet.
When you finish following your leads, come and see me at the fire station. I have a theory about this.
Will do, Lynch. Take this guy in. We might want him for questioning later.
You got it, Detective.
More defectors have to
But
stop
you gotta
being
put your heart
dicks.
out for this case. If it is murder, it's almost impossible to prove. Fire doesn't leave much evidence. There's no percentage in this.
I think it's more than one case.
They're house fires, Cole. Accidents.
Wait, does that say
fires,
Safeway in the
gas
background?
There's got to be a reason.
The reason is you want to be a star again. Forget it. Give it up. You'll feel better.
There's something to this. I know it.
What are you talking about? Arson is insurance. It's always been insurance.
We still investigate the cases, Biggs. The people in this house are dead.
Go soak your head, Phelps. This hero business is a full-time obsession with you.
I'm gonna make this case. I'm gonna rub the department's nose in it. Help me or stay out of my way. You got it?
Where to now? Locations. We'll go to the travel agency. Oh, that's a good one. Straightforward, right and left.
You like to leave your mark, don't you?
Yes. It's basically a big Phelps was here. What do we know the PS3 games? I don't know anything about Keg for 100ml. It'll be exclusive. It's... Is that the one people aren't too happy with certain things about it? So the ones that may have gone over are a bit loose in terms of their... I fucking drove past it.
Are you on the sauce or what?
With their communities and what may be said about X, Y, and Z. Impressive they could muster it kind of cash though.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD.
John Cunningham. Can I help you, gentlemen?
We have reason to believe that the Sawyer family of 4414 Rosewood Avenue recently won a competition run by your company.
Yes, I remember them. They called up to cancel at the last minute. One of the kids was sick. Very unfortunate.
Do you mind if I take a look at that?
Okay. Hmm. Sawyer. And wait, where's the other ones?
Here they are. Stephens. The Sawyer family, Rosewood Avenue.
Okay.
Tell us about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
PS1 to 3 games.
They run a promotion. Our promotion's mailing list covers half of LA.
I kind of feel like you're telling the truth. You kind of, I don't know.
So they are not a government agency?
I don't believe so. Government organizations don't usually get involved in promotions.
Okay.
I'm told the tickets were a prize.
Yes.
Lifetime sex membership fee.
Prizes. Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time. If you're the lucky guy, you get your name pulled out of a hat.
It's not the truth. I've got no reason to think you lied, though. I don't have anything. Tickets. There.
While the Sawyer family were supposed to be at Catalina Island, their house burnt down. You consider them lucky?
Christ. I'm sorry to hear that.
Can you tell me who offered the prize won by the Sawyer family?
Sure.
No, I haven't. I know it said
of
something in the beginning about it,
hundreds of tickets,
but I never have.
But the reality is the Suburban Redevelopment Fund calls me every couple of weeks and tells me exactly who's won.
Thanks for your help.
No problem. Just wish I could do something for that family.
You could put round the hat. A few bucks would really help them now.
I suppose so.
Good. I'll put you down for 50. I could tell you were a Samaritan the minute I walked in the door.
50? Are you good man, Cunningham? You're all right.
Yeah, I'm great. Poorer, but great.
I kind of, okay, our partners, he's kind of hit and miss. But no, I've never used intuition. That's the wrong one. Maybe I should.
Let me guess. You want to check out the Suburban address?
Go left, straight down. Oh, fucking hell, yeah.
Great partners must think alike,
Now I'm like, I have no idea. Was it this one? Oh, it's saving. I just want to confirm it, like, before we've done anything. Yeah. Straight down, and I think we could take another left at some point. Use intuition? Maybe I should. Well, I think some of it doesn't work anymore. Because intuition. Points are gained as you earn experience and rank. Use intuition points to aid your investigation. God, you have a maximum of 5. Okay, the online services are not currently available. Ask community feature cannot be used. So remove an answer, or you know, show all clues. Big team's good. Like 90% on corrupt. I don't know what called did, but they do worse. Yeah. I know they made it sound like our Biggs dude was not quite. Not quite good in what he does. Kind of an outcast. You want her to use the help mechanics, Kenobi? Isn't that cheating? Yeah, it's cheating! Wait, what the hell else was it? Oh, was it... You didn't see the start of Final Fantasy 16 demo, did you? And there's certain things that... can help you. If you equip them. The game actually says, like, you know... to get like better window of opportunity to do certain things, or something to automatically, was it automatically evade? And I think you mentioned Soman, the rings auto attack and auto combo and auto heal. Yeah, the healing one is like, if you forget to heal, blah blah blah. So yeah, that's actually sounds helpful. Called the G code to my day. I think breathing might be a cheat code for you. Anything that helps. Anything eaten, is that a cheat? Oh, dodge, yeah, that's major cheating. That's the expansion. I'm getting some food and oxygen. Where are we going? Huh. Development site. Oh.
This is supposed to be the registered offices of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is an Elysian housing development, Mac.
So Elysian is an investor in the redevelopment fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done here, Mac? I've got work to do.
Sure, buddy. Thanks for your help. Elysian are investors in the Suburban Redevelopment. So what? If you think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind.
Absorb. You never told me, so you put down as under you weren't cheating. Oh, I didn't put them on though. Because I wanted to see if I could play it like
Station 32.
without it.
Who exactly is this guy, Lynch?
Lynch is a legend. You should feel privileged.
You look back at the
He
VOD,
doesn't
you'll
let
see
many
that
people into
I
the inner
didn't
sanctum.
put them on.
Keep your mouth shut, and you'll learn something about fires.
What the fuck did you link me to in the food channel? What's this monstrosity of spaghetti and tomato blood? Wait, you don't buy it now? What, that I didn't use them? You look at the only thing I put on was a piece of equipment that would like increase defense in some way. At your dinner. I see that okay hand. Wait, what do you mean someone told you the truth? I'm the one who brought it up. Breathing air in instead of out. Straight to jail. I know the old dodging. Yeah, it was. I can't remember what it was. Called like timely accessories. Which is. It's a little strange because by the looks of the demo, you've got the accessories, but you can also put the story into the game into story mode, so it's less action based. Yeah, I think one was for when you get to below a certain amount of health that uses your healing items for you. And potentially an auto dodge type thing. But no, when I get to playing it, I'm definitely not going to be interested in using those. We're here? Air station number 32. Just one of those rings, it becomes auto battler. Oh, maybe.
We came as soon as we could.
I mean,
What the hell? See him? Saw his picture in the paper. Worked that case with the lady cut up like a dahlia.
Biggs? You two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yep. Why?
I had a
I
look
recognize
around the
Biggs.
place while I was out there.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
This the heater from the Sawyer fire out?
Yes, it is.
Huh. Looks like it was recently serviced.
I have a theory, and it's a theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Hell, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny. You have a gas supply. You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light. You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room. Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
Huh? Oh, I was not paying attention to what he said. Because I was trying to see who the fuck Biggs was. Well, I was gonna wing it. Fucking winging it now. Maybe it's not. Right, what do we have? This might be completely the wrong way around.
Good, your regulator's in position.
Oh, he didn't say which one. Because it was the Bunsen burner regulator and then the valve, but I don't know. Something about balloon. But I don't know which way.
The gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's gonna ignite.
Okay, I'll light your pilot and turn the gas on.
You pull the lever on the left to turn on the gas.
So that's how it's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say. Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Oh, the recent MMO which has that, the auto battler. Yeah, I'd seen something
See you
about
at
that.
the next show.
See him? Saw his picture in the paper. Worked that case with the lady cut up like the dahlia.
Wait, what was it?
Show?
Right, can I have a cheat code?
The next fire. We should go to
The
the
only one
factory. So many
I
of these
know
things
off
are
by
going
heart
bang
is
in
for
the night.
Sonic, up down left right ABC.
You know this Chapman character?
Guy's a freak. Loves fires. He's the kind of guy that we'd like
Ooh.
for a lot of things, but we don't really have any credible evidence to pursue him with.
It was me.
You're gonna kill someone!
No, well, I remember him saying a Bunsen burner, then regulator, then the balloon. But I wasn't sure if it was the left or the right starting from. An auto battler now. No, I'm going in when it comes to 16. I don't think I'll be using the accessories because I didn't have any problem with it. I didn't feel like I had any issues with the game. Apart from one thing, was the one of the fights between two of the icons. Oh, I should take that lifter. Judging when to evade was a bit like, oh shit. Turn it on just to spite you if you keep doing angry monster. We're here.
LAPD detectives, ma'am. We need to speak to someone in charge.
I see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should
Wait,
find him in his
what?
office.
Oh.
An Englishman, an Irishman, and a Scotsman walk into a bar. And the bartender says, "What is this, some kind of joke?"
I was waiting
Will you look at this clown?
for more than that.
I think his name is Phelps.
Glass lined.
Go to that case.
New and improved.
Yes, we're here.
We'll be selling these like hotcakes.
Two peanuts are walking down the street. One was assaulted.
Oh no, that's terrible, but it's so good. Oh. I like the game's just throwing jokes at me now. I love that. The fuck kind of penis you've been looking at.
Dirty cop from the newspaper.
Oh no. Who am I speaking to? Ivan?
What are you doing?
I don't know what I'm doing. That's why I'm looking at your fucking workplace.
What the hell?
I don't think you're a fool. But what's my opinion against thousands of others?
Are we going to the Mocambo this Friday?
Yeah, where the fuck am I going?
What, is your eyesight gone?
Heavens!
That broad has socks in it right here.
Are you
He's
looking
wearing a dick on his head.
it, I'll finish. You got a problem, pal?
Oh.
What's this bunkum?
I
We got things to do.
Wrinkled was not one of the things I wanted to be when I grew up. What are you doing?
I've got to.
Are we going to the Mocambo this Friday?
Oh, okay. This isn't where I need to be.
Oh, I gotta have it.
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
Pressure regulator from a Model 70, yeah. Let me take a look. We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow. It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
Okay. Is the heat model 70?
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
I can't tell. Wait, see if I use intuition, right? All I can do is remove an answer. Let's try it. Well, I could have said that was, you know, I wasn't quite sure what it was going to do. So though, okay, so we can either get twisted out. There's something which was making me want to doubt him. The hair's a little bit penisy. Wait. No. Oh.
We could do this some other time if you're not feeling well.
Oh, brilliant. Right, you know what? I'm gonna doubt.
You're telling me that you've never had any problems with this heater?
Look, we've changed the design since the Model 70.
These things are still being installed?
It's the demand. None of us could keep up with the amount of housing going up. At the budget end, we're still using some of the old stock. We are installing 100 heaters a week. They're not all faulty.
They're not all safe either.
Fucking hell. Your service history.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
Oh.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
Are they? Are they though? I'm gonna doubt him again.
You employ accredited mechanics to do this.
We call them installers. Technically, they're gas.
I guess.
Installers, then.
That wasn't?
They know what they're doing, Detective, if that's what you're trying to imply.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Shit.
Okay, I'll get it for you. There, around a dozen of them. Housing business is going crazy at the moment.
When I grew up.
Lots of gas fitters.
This is a long shot. We are not going to rouse that whole list.
I want to run it by R&I, cross-reference for arsonists. See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
2 1. Oh yeah. This whole quote list is out of context. So we're making it extra out of context.
Are you liquored up?
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
I'll finish.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to know if any of the following names have a previous criminal history.
Okay, Detective, run the names.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Cutner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Varley Reginald, Zurich Stephen.
Clemens Walter, previous conviction for arson and malicious damage. Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942. 4-year jail term.
Thanks.
Ryan Matthew, charged for contempt of court, attempted murder, plea bargain down to assault charge.
Anyone else?
There is a Reginald Varley wanted for murder by Detroit Police Department.
The fuck have they got employed?
You've been a big help, young lady.
Young lady. You don't know how old she is. She sounds older.
You got a problem, pal?
Your employment roster is quite the rogues gallery, Mr. Rasick. Desperate times indeed. Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do. But my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Show him and keep quiet.
What's this bunkum?
Here. Happy now?
Stick around, Mr. Rasick.
Okay. Got a on authority.
Clemens is a fellow
I
traveler.
think it's Essie. Am I supposed to read that? I mean, I guess not. Matthew Ryan. You have lots of these?
Some light reading on the merciless capitalist machine.
Jeez.
Junk. Ryan
All I can see is when ignorance reigns in society, the disorder in the minds of men. Something. Well. And Reginald.
A company went through thousands of these in the war. Still got eaten alive. Varley has a problem with bugs.
Okay. For the first time in history, PS3 made something too bright.
I didn't know that.
No, near
It's the favorite
sand.
choice of ignition by arsonists.
That was bad.
Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice. Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
God, who are we going for first?
3 birds. Clemens, Ryan, Varley. Where to, Phelps?
Whoever's first on the list, I guess.
What the hell?
Yeah, so near it was the beach area. When you're near the lighthouse, and you've got the sand. Doing? Alright, he's switching it around. I don't know if there's a there's one I'm supposed to go to first or not? I don't know. So he's gonna be fitting this fucking thing and I'm gonna end up like more deaths on my hands.
I'm walking here.
No, you weren't. You're standing still. We're getting there slowly. I think it was this dude, was it? No.
Biggs, LAPD. We want some answers and we want them quick.
Okay, okay. What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
You know Reginald Barley?
No? Can't say I do.
Oh, fucking hell. What the fuck?
To be frank, you look like you haven't got a clue.
Unless I'm missing something. You're smirking, so I think you're lying.
You have a real viper's nest that insta-heat, don't you? Arsonists, murderers, communists.
What's that got to do with me? You can't prove I'm behind all that. Look, I've been cooperative. How about letting me get back to
He
work?
mentioned. I thought he was meaning that shit. Ah, fuck.
You were licensed and worked for InstaHeat?
I contract for them. So what?
I think I've got that same confused expression on my face.
InstaHeat hires arsonists, does it?
I've worked as a fitter all my life. Put everything I had into that house. And my fucking mud shark of a wife gets awarded it in settlement. She's blowing spics 2 at a time while I'm at work. And she gets the house. Yeah, I burnt it all right. Set fire to that fucker and watch it burn to the ground. I did my time and I'd do it again.
Sorry about the Rouse, Clemens. You did the right thing.
What?
Do you know Matthew Ryan?
No. Don't know the name.
Well, we know that you got it from him, so it has to be one of these then.
You and Ryan are fifth columnists.
And how do you figure that, wise guy? What proof do you have? Been following me to meetings?
Yeah, let's go with the one that we found in his.
We found a pamphlet in your locker, Clemens. We can add your name to the register. QAC might want to interview you.
That shit was from Ryan. He's always pushing that shit on people. Drives me nuts. He's got it in for the company.
Okay.
All right, Clemens. You're off the hook for the moment.
Can I get back to work now?
Let's get out of here, Phelps. He ain't our guy.
Well, I'm gonna try and get the other ones then. Varley.
Farley's on the run. He might be packing heat. If he's wanted for murder, I say we take the doubt out of the equation and let him have it.
You nervous?
It's been a while.
You were in combat.
In 1917. You know, I never fired my weapon in the line of duty.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. I hope your piece is still serviceable, Herschel.
I may be old and out of practice, but I'm still a Marine, Phelps.
It would be better for our case if we could bring him in, Herschel.
Is he working on one here? Looks like he could be. So it's not this bugger, is it? It's the last one who's looks like I might be planning some shit for someone.
LAPD, Varley! Stop or I'll shoot!
Oh, he's a running. I have to
Come
point
on,
a gun at
Varley!
him.
You can't keep running forever! Stop or I will shoot!
Not bad.
Why did you run from us, Varley?
I'm gonna take a wild guess. You're the same Reginald Varley the Detroit police have an outstanding warrant on. How am I doing so far?
I need a lawyer before I talk to any of you.
Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a series of arsons. You're also under arrest for murder. Detroit PD will be putting in a request for your extradition. Until then, your guest is
Arson? You can't hang that rap on me.
Be quiet. Be thankful we don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town crazy?
Take him away, officer.
Begs congratulated Clarence for murdering his wife. I don't think he murdered. I think he was the one that was for arson, I believe. Oops. Yeah, arson. And it was something about the wife. He'd done something, blah blah blah. She got the house, and then he set fire to it. Is it you? This one? Oh, I was trying. I didn't think he looked old enough to do that time. I don't know how old he was.
Who's asking? Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson squad.
Arson?
You heard the man.
Let's just put this stuff in the car and I'll be right with you.
Hold it, Ryan.
It's either.
I said,
son of a bitch.
Oh, we can go through this. Nice.
those are GI's backyard he's crashing through.
The damage is only cosmetic.
He's a one-man wrecking ball.
Move in. I'll take out the van. Lay into his wheel well. Come on.
That didn't work. Oh. Alright, no, we're gonna lose him.
He's in a company van and he's losing us, Cole. Some partner I got.
He's going to kill those men.
They'll get out of the way.
Only if they hear him coming.
Close in, Phelps. We need to
I don't know where he went.
before he hurts somebody.
He's up ahead.
Don't leave me hanging out here, Phelps. Move in.
Jesus, what is he doing?
The tramp. Oh, Jesus.
Is the tram on fire?
Put your hands in the air. Why did you run, Ryan?
I was scared.
You got a reason to be scared, Ryan?
Matthew Ryan, I'm arresting you on suspicion of committing a series of arsons.
Got a number of people.
We have 3 suspects. As much as I'd like it to be Chapman, I think it's one of the other 2 guys. Let's get to the station and close this case.
I honestly don't have a fucking clue.
KGPL to any central unit. Meet the officer, a hit-run felony at 6th and Alvarado. Any unit able to handle, code 2 identified.
How far away this one is. Okay, we'll go up the next one. Oh my god, where the fuck is it? Oh man. Should leave it there eventually?
Take it easy, Phelps. I'd rather get there in one piece.
We're never getting anywhere in one piece. I'm not sure we're going the right way anymore. Oh no, yep. Take a left here. Maybe we should have used that to begin with. They kind of get out of the way a bit more. Population aliens in decline that year for reasons unknown. I know. Accident prone. Oh! Oh!
Jesus Christ. Notify the coroner's office.
It's not often you get them this easy. Driver left his car behind and hoofed it.
Any witnesses?
None of them saw the crash, but by the blood, I'd say the driver can't be too far.
Did anyone see where the driver went?
See
Saw
you,
a guy run
Craig.
up that alley.
Oh, where? This way? Upside? Here? What did I run past? Oh, fuck. What did you try and alert me to?
He's hiding around here somewhere, I know it.
There's blood. Handprint on the wall.
Just stay away
Oh
from
fuck,
me,
I can't remember how to fight!
I
Ah!
need it! Get back! You got it!
Oh, my fucking hat came off again, you dick.
Martin, I think we got our guy.
Just maybe beat him a pulp and give him concussion.
I only fell asleep for a second. I've never had any trouble like this before, officer. Never,
I've never had a fight,
Oh, Christ.
like a fist fight where I don't
It's
lose
you.
my hat.
Look, you
What the
gotta
hell?
believe me. I'm no criminal.
Why are we not using pins to keep it in place or something? Little clips that go in there. Do we ever get them back? Is it the same one? Do we just have an ever-ending supply of hats somewhere on our persons? I don't know. Hat pins in the bot scalp. I then changed it to clips. I was like, that's never gonna work. Once I'd say that, you know when you say something, you're like, what the fuck? It doesn't even make sense. Which we were deviated and went clips. Oh no. Boob tape? Well, yeah, there's boob tape. You could use that. Or any old double-sided sticky tape too. Surgically implanted poppers. Well, like sometimes the things you get at the bottom of the bed sheets. You keep, oh god, I would say you keep your duvet in, but then I don't know how many people have duvet covers that have the little poppers that close. This just opens a whole different.
Mouthpiece door strips off me at the grand jury. Papers thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
Different number of questions going on.
Phelps, you got nothing. Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again? Not Phelps.
Charging a suspect will close the case. Oh, 1 and 2. Where the fuck are 1 and 2?
I saw his picture in the paper.
Velcro.
He worked that case with that lady cut up like the Dahlia.
Interview room 2.
Poor guy. Must be going
Is it you? We've got 2. Have a look here first then. Top.
We have Matthew Ryan in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Work at the residence?
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
We do know you do repairs. Wait, who's this dude? You're Varley. Lie?
Why are you lying to me, Varley?
So we're here, 2 bits of fabric on bed, not 4 stages and mattresses, and more frills and padding in the Victorian aristocrat's dress.
How can you prove that I was?
Your name is on the inside door of their water heater.
Okay. You got me there. Suburban, yeah, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater service, so they threw in a free service as a sweetener. I think you played him though, because he still wouldn't sell.
Insta-Heat Model 70.
What would reversing the diaphragm of an Insta-Heat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
There was one of them there, wasn't there?
I don't believe you, Varley. I think Suburban wants homeowners who don't want to sell out of the way.
I think you're out of your mind. Where is the evidence that I have done anything to contribute to this fire? Huh?
Because the whole setup was the burner, regulator valve, balloon. Hit that? Wait, royalty?
Arsonists use cigarettes and mosquito coils as time delay fuses. We found an open box of mosquito coils in your locker.
Whoa, hang on. Those things, they belong to Ryan, all right? He asked me to hold them because his locker's full of stupid pamphlets. I thought he used them for camping.
We're done for now.
So what happens?
I'll come back to you in a bit.
You're either going back to Detroit to face a murder rap, or you're staying here to answer for these arsons.
I need to find out a room. Oh no, that's my door. How do I find this other fucking room?
I didn't want to arrest the kid, so I gave him a dusting he wouldn't get.
Oh, here we go. Interview room one.
So you're the first in this family.
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
Maybe I remember you? I don't know. Oh, okay. You got a bit more. Anarchist literature.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Someone mentioned he didn't like the company, didn't he? He's the one who's got all these. Let's see what comes up on.
This is industrial sabotage, Ryan. It's all part of your campaign.
You're delusional, detective. What campaign?
But I'm curious. How is someone royalty? Is this because he's got his offshore money? That one?
Your locker is full of pamphlets. Clemens told us how you were always foisting them on people.
Sure. I spread the pamphlets. A guy has to do something. Insta-heat heaters break down every day. They're still peddling the same lousy design that they lifted from Hephaestus.
Insta-heat bought out Hephaestus?
Them, Vulcan, Pyro, and a bunch of other companies.
And you still work for
He's
them?
not a peasant.
Guy has to work.
And the directors of the company. How do you feel about them these days?
You work it out.
Okay, state model 70.
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
How many windows do I have? No. No. Hmm. That's the regular tampering.
You think you can sweat me like this? Keep dreaming, Copper. And how do you think you can prove that?
Not a Commodore. Well, is this to try and see if we'd be able to ease off pressure regulator tampering? So even if you didn't necessarily know you could do it, am I grasping at straws? Because I would expect most of them to know.
Your boss at InstaHeat said that you've all been trained to do it. It's a common repair. Are you calling him a liar?
Okay, so I know how it's done. But what would be the point? You just end up with a gas leak and then a small fire when you turn the pilot back on.
And if you didn't reset the pilot and the gas spread, what was the cause of the fire in your own home, Ryan?
I won't tell you.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
Tell me the truth, Ryan. It's the only chance you've got. You're getting some kind of kickback from the fund.
So I'm an agitator for change,
Let's send you to
but
the
I take
dungeon.
kickbacks. How does that make any sense?
The fun dungeon.
Sorry. My mistake.
Oh my god, because I accused him of something, he's doing the whole not having the same facial. Fuck it.
I think Suburban is a front for your anarchist buddies. They're arranging for people to be out of town while you burn their houses down.
Suburban? What's that got to do with me? That's Farley's bilk. He's the one with the cozy agreement with those fascists.
Oh, new clue statement.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
You're lying, Ryan.
And how exactly are you gonna prove that?
Assault.
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Hephaestus Water Heater Company.
We've got a clue. I think it's him.
That's it for the moment, Ryan.
So I can go?
Sure. As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry you out,
Gonna speak to her
you'll
dude.
keep your seat until we decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead.
I knew it wasn't safe around here anymore.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
Intuition. Is that what we're doing?
So I gave him a dusting he wouldn't forget.
Oh, can I not talk to you? Shit. Fuck. I don't think it was this dude. Oh no. I never got to ask you. Oh. Is this because I went to the interview room 2 first?
Say all fair in love and war.
I think it might. think it might be Ryan. I think there's... I think it's him, because of what he's saying, it might be to do with his family, maybe. Possibly.
Matthew Ryan, I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons and for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
You're putting an innocent man away here. You hear me? I didn't set any fires. I didn't kill that family.
It might not have been right, but fuck it. I feel like he's got a grudge against them.
Phelps, what you did to your wife and kids was un-American.
My wife threw me out.
Did I ask for your opinion? You're here to listen to mine. What I was going to say, before I was interrupted, was you did a good job on the Stephen Sawyer case. We don't often get results in arson, so well done.
What about me? Do I get a little stamp on my hand or a lollipop or something?
What you get is another case. A bad one, unfortunately.
Oh no. Well, you better hurry up though, because I need to go. The vehicle damage. Oh shit. Matthew Ryan fronts a grand jury with 4 murder charges around his neck. Not Tom Sawyer. Gasman? Yeah, that's what the case was called. Right. Hold on. We had to save. Hey, thank you. So I'm gonna say, when I load in, it should maybe kick into this the next time I'm playing this. Hopefully. I seen it say saving, so fuck it, we're going with that. Oh! Yeah, it's still... I don't want to start because I'm going to have to go through this whole thing. That was the... Is that your update still wreaking havoc on your remotes, Kenobi? Unreserved Unicode character? Is it start that or day? What's it mean? Has anyone ever noticed when like Twitch do something or something gets updated and it's like, it's broken, it's not working? Right, that's me going to head off. I'm far too warm right now. I'm like, I just want to sleep. So thank you everyone for watching. Oh, what am I doing? Hold on. So this is Friday. Next Friday, I'm away in the evening, so there won't be a Friday stream. So I think it might be 2 weeks today before the next Noire stream for Chat Tuesdays. Sleep in the heat, good luck. I know these buildings are fucking useless when they get to a certain temperature. And they don't, it's like, it takes a while, almost feels like it takes a while for the heat to get in, and then once it's in, it takes a while for it to dissipate. Object replacement character. Case. Open window unit. I've got windows that tilt. They either tilt in or they swing. They swing in. It's never gonna work. But also, for most of the year, it's not needed. But yeah, so thank everyone for watching. Didn't do it. If she's a fan, I said not just swirl around the hot air. Unless you've got like an airflow, I don't like coming in. They're not just put the hot air around the place. But yeah, I'm gonna head off and try and deal with this in some way. So thank everyone for watching. It's always appreciated. Spend some of your time here watching me absolutely drive like a maniac and apparently not have a fucking clue how to read anyone. In any case whatsoever. We're just kind of winging it. Yeah, but yeah. I'll be back on Sunday for more Kingdom Come Deliverance. And I'll try and get a push on what I'm doing in that game because Final Fantasy is going to be the Monday after. But yeah, so thank you everyone for watching. I hope you're all doing well, and I might see some of you again soon. Thank you all, and good night.